Let me just throw one more at you, and then I think let's open it up. The Mission Impossible, when I was with CIA, I was in the field. When I came on home leave, I would watch Mission Impossible and enjoy it.
Yes.
And always got a big kick out of what they were able to do. When we were in the agency, we would have the duty officers watch Mission Impossible to see if there's anything we ought to be looking at. Because, let's face it, Hollywood has some brilliant minds in terms of special effects, designing things, and so forth. You go down in the museum, you'll see we gave a medal to John Chambers, who helped us with disguise, bringing it up to a very high level where we had not. He was the one who did Planet of the Apes.
Right.
But my question to you is, in doing this film, you capture a lot, to me, of the spirit of Mission Impossible, the original film. And how much did you try and sort of build on that or make it, all right, Mission Impossible, now you're in the 21st century?
Right. Well, one of the things that that drew me to the project was that Tom, who is, as well as being a star producer on it, it's really his bunch of films, wanted each film that he did to take on the style of its director more than having one style that we all sort of, disappear into. And I think that one of the things that attracted me to this particular project was the idea that Ethan didn't pick the team, that the team was sort of thrust on him, and then they're cut off from their main agency. So it's kind of a bunch of people forced to wing it on the field. They asked me, Tom and J.J. Abrams, who produced it with Tom and Brian Burke, asked me what kind of things I would like to see in a spy movie, and I told him a bunch of stuff. And one of the things that I said is I would love it if the devices were not that dependable, and that they were kind of forced to wing things, because I imagine there's much more of that going on in the field than everything working perfectly.
Yes.
So even though we have crazy movie kind of gadgets, they're not completely reliable, which I think that upped the ante in the film and made it fun to watch.
And also makes it close to reality. Last one, working with Tom Cruise.
Oh, it was wonderful. I mean, he has two settings, and it's 400% or off, and that's when he gets into it, he gives it his all, and I think that's apparent by that sequence and every other sequence in the film. He trained very intensively for them. He has incredibly knowledgeable about the film process. If something, to ridiculous levels. I mean, I would be composing a shot that would be close to him, and I'd say, Tom, your chin's kind of lining up, and he would just say, what lens is it? And I'd go, it's a 40, and he would go like that, and it would be perfect. The composition would be perfect, and he knew it that well. So to have somebody that is that knowledgeable about the film process, every facet of the film process, and be able to work with him not only as an actor but as a producer was a dream first live action assignment.
Yeah, sounds a little scary.
Yeah, it's intimidating, but in a good way.
Okay, let's go to our guests here and say. Now I understand there's a microphone being passed around. So be kind enough to wait for it, then everybody can hear the question. Why don't we take that one right there where you are?